Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan. We're going to get into a collective energy read. I've already called in 100 angels to hold the space. And we're going to ask that only balanced, benevolent energies allowed to interact with us today. So, let's see what the cards have to say. I hope everyone is doing well. We start off with the Queen of Pentacles, a grounded, caring, nurturing energy. And this one wants to come out. The Ten of Swords. Some sort of betrayal. I'm hearing betrayal of self. Leads to a judgment call that needs to be made. Some sort of act, maybe a behavior or a mindset shift that needs to happen. And that is the truth. I'm going to take that as a confirmation with the Ace of Swords. Something needs to change. A self-betrayal is what it feels like. Talking poorly to the self, doing things that we know aren't good for us, that kind of thing. Get the Nine of Cups. Something that feels good in the moment. Yes, with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. It's something we think we want. The Page of Cups. That's a lot of cups. Something that feels emotionally fulfilling. And the Ten of Pentacles. Let me get a few more cards. The Five of Pentacles. There's some truth about something that it's making us feel like we're left out in the cold. The Ten of Wands. It's something that feels good but is not good for us. King of Cups. Cups and Pentacles go together, right? Earth signs and water signs, that is a cohesive match. In astrology, they are compatible energies. But here with that Ten of Swords, some sort of judgment's being called on it. And there's some sort of disappointment with what's going on here. Queen of Pentacles is the overall energy, so there's a groundedness with this experience. So you're kind of being practical about what's going on here, kind of understanding that something seems good for us but isn't, or feels good for us but isn't. Nine of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, it's something we think we want but isn't good for us. And have, it could even be how we deal with something. Like, for example, I really don't want to use myself as an example, but I struggle with weight. I struggle with gaining weight, and I'm just going to be vulnerable and I'll use myself. And belittling myself about that is something that I use to try to get myself not to eat so much or not to partake in certain activities. And that is not helpful for me, right? So this can be that, it can be an example for anything. If you have an addiction, a habit, a belief system that you try to use a unhealthy coping mechanism to get you to stop doing that, it then you have two negative things that are not helping you. And that's what this feels like. Putting my business on the internet, but I mean, you can clearly see I have an issue with it. Two of Pentacles, going back and forth about what to do about this specific thing. And all I'm going to say is being nice to the self is what to do about it. I think we all know that. It's just doing it that's the hard part. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. Because being nice about things is what's going to get us to where we want to go. And we get the Seven of Pentacles, and I put it on the Ten of Swords. So we're expecting a worse outcome than is actually going to happen. And I get the King of Pentacles on the Queen of Pentacles. So things are going better for us than we actually think they are. I'm going to name this Things Are Better Than They Seem. Every reading, we get the Tower. Every reading. I'm not even going to go into it. It's a stressful time. That's all I can say about it. And it's stressful in the mind. That's exactly what this is. Five of Swords, Two of Swords. What to do about it. Back and forth. It's a lot of blue. There's a lot of blue happening, a lot of lightning happening. So really quick, intuitive sparks of information. Quick insights, truths, deep truths. Page of Pentacles came out sideways. So there is an option that is coming in to, it hasn't come in yet, but it is coming in to help move you forward. What is this King and Queen of Pentacles? I feel like we're doing better than we think. I feel like things are better than it seems. And I just, so we get Strength in reverse, surrender. And we get the Devil. What is this Devil? Communication. And this can be quick moving energy. So this could be internal energy as well, because it's with the Devil. So thoughts, feelings. I know it's not swords, but inspiration that isn't healthy. Inspiration that makes you want to cope in negative ways. We are moving forward. The patterns are breaking. Things are changing. Yes, we are manifesting new opportunities, but we are in a waiting period of those manifestations coming to fruition. But they are coming. With that Magician and the Chariot, they are coming. They absolutely are on their way. Five of Wands, there could be other people around you causing annoyances, competition. It's a time of healing and resting, especially with the Strength reverse, the surrender. I mean, this is about surrender, letting go, calming down, laying back, sitting back, watching, especially with the Seven of Pentacles too. It's just time to step back, relax, sit in that feminine energy, the being open to receive instead of doing so much. And then we get the Queen of Wands. She was sideways. I think it's more about that resting, inspired rest. So still using that creative spark that we have within us, but not needing to push forward all the time. Let's get a few word cards. The Sun, optimism, supportive, happiness, joy, abundance, love. Enceladus, so depths of the psyche, hidden things are happening. These patterns that we have that cause us to do things that we don't want to do are because of internal turmoil that we don't even know is there in the depths of our psyche. And we have to work on it slowly over time. The Pinwheel Galaxy, showing the way to create change. Change is coming. We're just in a forgiveness. Keeps coming out a lot. So what is this change? Showing the way for change. What is this change? What is the change that's coming? King of Swords, truth and a new path. I've been talking about this a lot. Something new is coming in. There is a path that we are going to be moving forward on. Once this tower comes through and picks us up off of one path, it will be moving us on to another path. And I think I'm going to leave this there. I appreciate you all being here. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.